Oh man, it's a come down. I was just doing so much heroin, and I was like, oh my god, they're tied just like my arm.
Yeah, you were watching the Super Bowl just nodding in and out would be crazy. Just
Yeah,
going in and out of consciousness, hearing Pink Floyd in the background.
that's right. Yeah.
That's a different feeling.
Oh, just waking up to confetti. You go, oh
Yeah.
no.
Which would be, I feel like heroin would be pretty hard to find in the Arizona desert. You can find meth. You want to be on speed to run through the desert.
Well, you
That's
have.
how Wile E. Coyote was able to keep up with the Roadrunner.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like the Nevada desert too. You just, in order to get your opiates, you actually have to boil down the bones of the victims you find, and it just seeps out.
Yeah, it's just that's all meth really started out as. It's just the boiled down remains of mob hits in the desert.
Yo, you guys doing that high grade bone broth?
Yeah, that's why meth heads look like the Hills Have Eyes people. It's just cannibalism. Meth is cannibalism.
Oh, dude, it's a drug with radiation intrinsically built in.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you're gonna mutate into a sideshow freak, but you're
Yeah.
gonna feel great.
But your house will never have been cleaner.
It'll It reminds me of that guy. Oh fuck! I wish I would have sent that to you. The guy tweaking out and cleaning his car.
Oh yeah, dude. I've seen that video.
It's great.
Yeah, dude. That guy's the best detailer in the world.
Oh,
And he does it on the cheap. Just make sure you don't have any valuables in your car when you have him do
yeah,
it.
or change.
Yeah.
But-
It's funny to me how meth heads don't know what's actually valuable though. They only steal like, change and all that stuff, right? And then they'll still see CDs and like maybe some like a tire iron or like a spare tire. It's like, wow, you don't know what golf clubs are worth, bud. you could have gone and got.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell them. That's how I felt when my car got broken into when I was 17. When they broke my window out and like stole all my CDs and my change and stuff. I was really lucky they didn't pop the trunk and find about $800 worth of baseball equipment in the back.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, my catcher's gear, but you only know what that's worth if you're around that, It's plastic armor is what all catcher's gear is.
Yeah.
So to like somebody who's untrained, you wouldn't know to steal that.
Hey guys, look at this. This knight drives around like he's a poor.
Yeah. What's this homo play lacrosse or something? They don't know the difference. It looks the same.
Guys, look, this dude's flat as a board. He's got this bra that's just plastic.
Oh, guys, I think we ran into one of those phony Batmans. I'm not wearing hockey mask.
Yeah. It's just like, God, man, this is, yeah, it's, guys.
My
it's,
Oldsmobile
hey, it's like the special version of Jason. You can see right through his mask.
My Oldsmobile Alero was my Batmobile, the white Batmobile.
I forgot you had that damn thing.
Oh, dude, that thing ruled. That was a good car until the cylinders dropped in it. It was such a weird car, too, because I got an Oldsmobile Alero, and it had a pop-out CD deck, too. I had a custom CD deck in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it came with one of those nice ones, but then it was all stock speakers. That was the weird part. Somebody spent a lot of money to just get this over-the-top display mount, and that was it.
They're like, hey man, I can't stand these cassette tapes no more.
Listen, I was gonna trick out the sound system, but then it got repoed. What did you want me to do?
I was gonna upgrade the stock speakers with some Boss speakers, but the Civic closed, and I couldn't go to the big speaker sale they hold once a year.
I wanted an Alpine speakers, but I had to settle for Boss.
Hey man, I mean, yeah, you got to know when you got to stop climbing that mountain, and I never reached the peak.
Yeah. But yeah, the Super Bowl was fun, huh?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was a wild game, back and forth, even with those queefs complaining about a holding call. Yeah, it was a holding call. I don't know why they
were
called it.
holding the whole fucking game.
Yeah,
They were. Their secondary, they did it against the Niners and shit, too. That defense, for being one of the best defenses in the league, sure does a lot of fucking shady shit all the time.
I do find it funny. Everybody's like, "There's no way they don't win if they don't do that." I'm like, they're still going
That's
up points.
not true. Yeah, They were about to kick a field. What? They would have been up by like what, 2 at least or something.
Yeah, they would have had the lead going
Yeah,
down. I don't know.
it's
I was
a dumb
laughing.
thing.
I was just laughing because everybody's going, the fucking holding call ruined it all. When there was the longest punt in Super Bowl history, the return.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
longest punt.
That wasn't a contributing
Your
factor.
special teams didn't fuck up real bad.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
They don't know how to tackle. They just had wacky, waveable, inflatable arm tube men for hands that just like, ooh.
Yeah. That was the dumbest excuse ever. Also, let's not glance over the fact that the Eagles offense held the ball for how fucking long that whole game, and you still couldn't put it away. They what was it? Damn near tripled the amount of time that they had the ball.
Stupid how long they had the ball.
That's just how fast the KC offense is. That just to put up that amount of points, and they just were bam, bam, bam. They weren't running clock out. It's almost like Philly tried to run the clock out at the beginning of the game, like once they scored.
That's the beautiful thing. And then their fans are pissed that KC ran the last 5 minutes out.
Yeah. You guys held the ball forever.
Yeah.
Testament to actually Kansas City's defense that it didn't get even crazier and they didn't get winded faster.
I was really surprised at that. Yeah, I'm like, damn, they're on the field a lot.
Dude. Well, and it was impressive the fact that how many 4th down conversions did they have where they were just quarterback sneaking it to Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. Jason Kelsey, the center for the Eagles.
Yeah.
That dude might as well be a fucking mole. Like, the way they all squat down the whole line and they just uproot the entire line. Like, okay, that's 4 yards?
Yeah. That's just good old-fashioned divot work right there.
Oh, yeah. Is it the Cronkites that own the Steelers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking at going, that's the way football's supposed to be played.
Yeah, that's the steel curtain, I remember.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't get the complaining at all. The KC literally you had a chance. Your defense just couldn't close, and then they made a dumb play at the end. That was clearly holding.
Yeah.
He held him twice. It wasn't just like a once. It was twice.
Yeah.
That's why the throw was so bad. Otherwise, he's at least in the if he just holds him the one time, he's in the vicinity to maybe make a play.
I mean,
but holding him twice.
The Eagles got a ref's butt pat going on there. Like, hey, thanks, man, that boy. When they got that touchdown fucking called back. Where the guy catches it, and the booth's like, well, you have to get a count of 2. I'm like,
when has that been a fucking rule? I thought it was if you establish control and you have 2 feet in bounds, that's a motherfucking catch.
Yeah, that's what
that was a fumble.
Yeah, so I was like, so they took away a touchdown and they gave them a first down later. That's good.
Yeah, and the fact that one thing was considered a catch on when a guy was like pressing it.
Oh, when he put it against his fucking helmet? Yeah, that rule was made by New York. No, that was made by New York, where they decided, no, that's catches now.
Yeah. They just wanted an East Coast team to win so bad. They're like, who are these fucking Midwest corn poke motherfuckers winning championships?
Did you see all the well, I guess I shouldn't say all of it, because there's somebody that put out an article and they scour Twitter because they're like, oh, there'll be some people that take to whatever. They have an adverse reaction to what was said, and that was Travis Kelce be like, everybody doubted us. Oh, yeah. And, of course, the people out there are like, I actually betted on the Chiefs at the beginning of the season. I'm like, that's because you're an irresponsible bettor with your money.
Yeah. That's because you're financially not a good person.
You have an addiction, and that addiction lost you your kids.
Yeah, no, you made a really dumb bet when you were drunk as fucking Vegas, hanging out with the boys. Like, I bet you the Chiefs are going to win this year.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're in Section 8 with a girl you barely know.
And you've been putting that bet down for fucking 25 years, and it just I bet you didn't even break even over how many years you placed that bet.
No, there's zero chance.
No. Yeah. I don't give a shit, okay?
How bad and furious does the guy have to feel that bet he pulled the Eagles at the beginning of the year when they were sky high. Nobody believed they had a chance.
No.
Like the odds makers are like, And then
what was the beginning of the year like?
I don't remember. It was something stupid because this guy put down a little money and he was standing to make millions. And
Hell yeah, dude.
and then that happens.
Yeah, that would suck. It was a great football game. If you're a football fan, that was a good game. Like, even though it was pretty high scoring, which was insane, that was the scoring
you
on
scored
that.
35 points, you normally win.
Yeah, no kidding. And the over-under was 52.5, I think.
Okay.
And when I saw that, I was like, I'd take the over on that all day. I don't bet much, but I was looking at that. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, this is going to be a track meet. But I didn't think it would be 70 points.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people thought Eagles would bottle up the offense.
Yeah, for sure. They kept Mahomes off the field as much as possible with their offense.
I thought
I
thought that one dude all of a sudden just like morphed into Jaws as he tried to bite his foot off when he tackled him. Just, it's mine.
Black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Just like, damn, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be out for a second.
I didn't, and that's
I was like,
no. He did his movie theater faking because all of a sudden he got up like Jaws did bite his foot off, and he's like, "I got me peg leg now to play on."
Man, could you imagine if the Chiefs all of a sudden had a Tom Brady situation where their stud quarterback goes out and then they have a second string come in and win it, and then he takes Patrick Mahomes' job?
Yeah, but the problem is that second string guy was Chad Henne.
I don't even know who that is, and that explains a lot.
Oh, dude, you don't remember him playing in Michigan?
No.
They're good now, but the last time they were actually respectable, Chad Henne played.
Oh,
He's 38, 37, something like that, so it's been a minute.
Yeah. You're telling me he would have had to put on some Astroglide and stuff to get that shoulder lubricated up.
Oh, hell yeah,
that
dude.
Old man throwing
he's coming out. Nobody wants to touch the ball just because it reeks of icy hot.
Right.
It's like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's my combo, icy hot and gold bond. It really gets my joints loosened.
Yeah, I would have been honestly if they would have had to have a second string come in and win them the Super Bowl. I kind of would have been mad. I'd be like, "That's our story. That's the Niners story. You stay away from that. That's our storyline."
Oh no, the storyline that the NFL's pushing is when they just threw in, "Are you guys a dynasty?"
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't, I never watched the post things afterwards. I'm just like,
oh,
cool,
you missed
game's over. That was great.
One.
Click. Oh yeah,
yeah.
What I missed?
It wasn't on the main one. It was actually on ESPN with Chris Berman.
Okay.
So he was talking. He's like, "This is great. It's the first time. Yeah. This is great." Yeah, he just interjects the whoop. Okay, here. You do the whoop.
You jabroni. Whoop. It's just a WWE promo by fucking Kelsey, and he's
the whoop would have been perfect ending after this story, I tell you. And that is, he goes up and he's talking to Mahomes. He's like, "This is the first time two African-American quarterbacks met at the Super Bowl. It's a big thing."
Right.
And go figure, it happens on Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Oh, my God. Hey, listen, I know we're trying to do something cool in Black History Month, but let's not forget that a white man, like you guys do this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he said that. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
All of a sudden, Chris Berman's like, if you think about it, the NFL's kind of like buying black people anyway. It's like, Chris, fucking shut up.
Chris, shut up. You're going to ruin all our draft prospects. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing?
God.
All those old white owners are out there like, shut up, dude. This is the only way we can do it now.
We had to create this super Skull and Bones secret club.
Yeah, you're blowing up our spot, you fucking dick. Dude, Chris Berman just fucking having a slip up like that would be fucking nuts. Oh, man, what a crazy thing to bring up Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When he
fuck?
said that, immediately was like, what the fucking point does that serve?
Right. What is Patrick? Was he talking to Patrick Mahomes? What do you even say to that? What did he say to him at that point?
Oh,
Man,
he just went, that gravelly ass voice he's got.
Yeah, that would be I don't even know how you respond to that. That's a PR team nightmare. The PR team was behind Patrick like, no.
Patrick, do not comment. Do not comment. Zip, zip.
Remember, we're from a Midwest state. That's where our team's based out of. Half of our fan base is in Missouri. Don't fucking touch this subject.
Patrick, heavy Christian overtones. Heavy Christian overtones.
No shit. Well, that brings me to something I actually really wanted to talk about when it came to something on this year's commercials. It was very Christian heavy this year.
Oh, yeah. One could say they were trying to sell you Christianity.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about buying Jesus? You know, he is an award-winning author.
You know.
Most selling book of all time.
He is for us, by us.
For us, by us. Jesus, dude, we should make Jesus FUBU.
Yeah.
Dude, that would fucking rip. We could
Let's bring it back.
Dude, we could sell that to so many Christians.
They wouldn't
It's
understand
a built-in market, dude.
That would be fucking so dope.
Dude, if we brought Jesus FUBU in, dude, if we just go to black churches, we would kill. It'd be awesome.
What are you talking about? You could go out to all the Catholic ones, those teenagers wanting to rebel, be like, hell yeah,
that's
dude.
True.
You tell
yeah,
me
you can't.
You tell me
you
people
can't
in the city
sin.
buy these? Oh, I'm buying them.
You can't sin, but you want to be in God's good graces, but you want to piss off your parents a little bit.
Yeah, see what the market value is, like you said, Wade. We go to the places that make them cool. So you go to like you said, we'll go to those good churches where people actually want to be there and stuff like that. And then when they start getting sick of it, so that demographic's dying down, like, we've seen better things. That's where you start showing up the other people. And,
mega churches. We just stand outside of
We're just out in Houston hanging out with giant FUBU Jesus.
Dude, well, we'll just set up, I'm sure parking is not great there. It's at an old NBA stadium. So if you just, we'll just be like scalpers with shirts outside of Joel Osteen's place.
Yeah.
It's where the Rockets used to play. We'll just do the same thing they used to do for scalpers.
Yeah, it'd work great. Yeah, because like I was saying, though, those old churches, you get once the stuff starts dying down, we could just got a whole new demo to go sell to.
Oh, dude. Yeah. We'll just go to craft fairs. Church craft fairs.
I was thinking bake sales.
Bake sales would be good.
I mean,
it's $1 billion industry right here, dude.
Oh yeah, it's church.
If you're scared, go to church. But they were definitely trying to sell it.
So they're trying to sell it, yeah. And the first one they did was, I mean, I don't know about you, but it might as well if you held up those. Remember those goggles you could put on? It was like decoder glasses that allow you to see things that weren't normally there. Yeah. I feel like if you put those on, it'd say like maps are welcome.
Right. You just needed to get the glasses from National Treasure, the decoder glasses Ben Franklin invented.
Yeah.
Then you could be like, I can see the real thing going on. I can see the real signals.
It's telling me all these children are mine.
I'm just glad to know. I found out, and I didn't know I don't know if you knew this, Nathan. I certainly didn't until I saw the commercial, that Jesus loves my enemies.
Yeah, I saw that too. That hurts my feelings.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually happy because I believe in a balanced world. So I'm glad Jesus is making up for it on the other end.
My pure vitriol.
Yeah. Jesus is my yang, I'm his yin and he's my yang. And that's why
he's going for governor?
J-Man. 2024. Yeah, that's why I appreciate him. My favorite thing about the whole Christian commercials is how much that religion has fallen, like in a weird way, that you have to buy advertisements for it when, for free, it happens at the beginning of every football game.
Okay.
The stars, the quarterbacks, some of the best athletes in the world go down to the corner and they film themselves praying and doing the signs of the cross. That's free advertisement for Christianity, and even by the best athletes in the world. I'm just speaking from a marketing standpoint.
Okay.
I'm not talking
I
from
see your marketing standpoint, just like white marketers are going, Chris Stapleton just made the best national anthem ever. And
Is that a thing?
that's Fox
Are
News
people-
straight up said, Chris Stapleton just did the best rendition of the national anthem ever known to man, just period, end of story. And I just saw this, and I'm like, yo, Whitney Houston did a dope-ass one in the 80s.
We're gonna discount Whitney Houston on Black History
I
Month?
didn't even think of that.
A woman of color who sang one of the most powerful. I listen to that now and then. I'm not gonna lie. When I want to feel patriotic, I listen to Whitney Houston sing the national anthem, and it's fucking amazing.
Oh, I thought you listened to "I Will Always Love You." I love those
That too.
power notes.
Dude, I listen to that when I'm about to squat at the gym, and I wait for that. Rather, I normally wait for the beat to drop. I wait for that, and I fucking just push.
And that's the noise you make coming back up.
Yeah. And then I'm saying, I will always love you, and people are like, whoa, dude, this dude is on a different level over here. Yeah, dude.
But no, that happened. Granted, that article was on the 12th as well, so what better day than Abe Lincoln's birthday?
Oh, my God, dude. What a horrible take.
Which one?
They didn't even think about it. But all of them, dude.
Yeah.
What? Dude, that's and honestly, okay, I know we were making fun of Chris Berman for what he said, but at the same time, that's not on him. Somebody's feeding him facts, and he's like, well, they're saying to say it, so it must be a good fact to throw out there.
Hey, it's
No,
okay to
Chris.
say. Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you work for Disney. They're not really thinking about the racial inequality or horror.
I'm just rumbling and bumbling through my conversation.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. ESPN, owned by Disney, who once had the Crows from Dumbo. They're real racially sensitive there over at Disney.
What are you talking about? It's perfectly normal. Like all those addictive child people. What was it? The children in Pinocchio, Land of the Lost or whatever, where they're all just drunk and smoking.
When they become jackasses.
Yeah, they become
It's Pleasure
jackasses.
Island.
Oh, Pleasure Island. Okay.
Yeah. St. James Island.
Yeah. The trek was the Lolita Express.
Dude, I will say this, though. Chris Stapleton did kill the national anthem. It was fucking great. It was a cool rendition. I won't call it the greatest of all time, though. That's a stretch.
It wasn't even close to being the greatest of all time.
No. Dude, there was a ton of singing leading up to it. This is the most, pregame coverage I ever watched of the Super Bowl, just because me and my girlfriend were making our snacks and stuff, and so I just had it on. I was like, we'll just make sure it's on. That way, once it starts, we won't miss anything. And there were 3 different songs getting sung before the national anthem.
Well, there was they said the Black National Anthem was sung before the national anthem.
Is that what one of them was?
Yes.
I thought so, but I didn't hear them really say that. They just said the name of the song. I didn't know what the actual name of the song was.
Yeah.
But once I heard it, I was like, oh, I think that's what that is.
And yeah, which lends credence. Why are we separating them and not making a new one?
Right. Why is Diddy making an Uber Eats jingle when he should be making the dopest anthem of all time for America?
Sampling the original music.
Of both, dude.
Yeah.
And he brings Biggie back from the dead to drop a hot bar.
Special guest,
Hey, yo,
Tupac
Diddy.
Shakur. They mended things.
Hey, yo, Diddy, you unfreezing me? Is it time for to make the national anthem? That's right, Big.
I love it. You're like, you might as well went, that's right, Rock. Because it's Sylvester Stallone.
It's hard to do Biggie's voice. You ever try to do it? It's hard. I've tried to imitate it before. It's hard.
It is
Oh.
It
was all a dream. History one-off magazine.
I can't do it.
breathe through your nose.
I can't. Either go. No, it doesn't
tough,
work.
dude.
Doesn't work. I can't do it.
You go listen to an interview with Biggie Smalls. I did okay. I didn't do great. It wasn't great, but I'm sorry my SNL impression packet isn't up to date, okay?
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's funny though. Did you see this Stallone one where he just gets sneezed off of his cliffhanger?
And Rocky was literally a mountain.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, looking good.
Bless you. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I did like the joke where it's his daughters and they go, "Is that Dad?" I did enjoy
Yeah.
that. I was like, "That's fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones though, but it was funny though with them promoting this because the FCC got lit up because the FCC won't let me be because
The
it feels so
freaking
empty
FCC.
without me.
Yeah.
So the
They lit up who?
FCC was lit up by people watching. So there's straight up people calling, and they put in comments like the FCC did of what they've received, and some of them were like, "I'm outright just canceling cable because of this," and all that stuff. So they're like,
Because of what though?
because they're for the Christian Oh, there's
For the Christian commercial.
there was a Christian commercial, and then the same shit was happening for what was the big? Is it the Grammys, the Emmys?
the
I don't even-
Grammys where they had the satanic dancing.
Yeah. They
supposedly.
had that Sam Smith guy who I thought was a country singer, but apparently I'm way wrong. I thought that was the
No.
dude that sang Back Road. Your body like a back road.
No, I know who you're talking about. I think there is a Sam Smith country singer.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
think
look
how
it up.
pissed are you? He's like, "Oh, I didn't sing as a devil."
You're right. Listen, I have strong Christian overtones.
Dude.
Is there a country singer named Sam Smith?
I don't know.
I don't know. The only thing that came up was Sam Smith, the current artist who's in the hot water for his Grammy performance. So people were outright just canceling.
So
they're
they're
saying
getting mad
canceling-
because they're like, "You guys are forcing your religion on us."
Oh, interesting.
So that was happening. So
Also, one second, real quick.
Okay.
I just have to ask real quick. Have you seen how much a Super Bowl ad costs this year?
Oh yeah. Because I saw a bunch of like local ones. I'm gonna guess $12.95.
Yeah. All right, you have $12.99. What was the last bid, Bob? All right, 13. Oh, you better have got it fucking right, bud. No, $7 million to run an ad this year.
Are
for the
you
Super Bowl.
shitting me?
Yeah. Which was also funny. You know who Mr. Beast is, the YouTuber?
Yeah, I saw him in one of the ads. I forget which one.
Oh, I didn't know if he was in an ad, but I did
Yeah,
see
he
that
was
one,
in.
I guess. But one of he did somebody posted like the amounts of like how much it cost over like the past like 10 or 20 years for a Super Bowl ad, and he goes, $7 million to reach 100 million people. Well, reach out to me if you'd like to reach more for that amount of money because his YouTubes are fucking gigantic. Which I thought was a funny flex. But $7 million, right?
Okay.
So some Christian organization. I want to know who runs those Jesus campaigns.
Well,
'cause
it's
I don't know
obviously
who
a
does.
mega church. Joel
has
Osteen's
to.
back, and he's like, "I hit my little button on my speakeasy box, and it told me God wants me to go on a spending spree."
Right. That's where'd that money come from for those? That's my question.
Well, I have an article here because apparently AOC attacked this as well, not just people complaining.
Mm-hmm.
And they've responded to her attack. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. Group behind the two commercials promoting the Christian faith that aired during the Super Bowl responded to a series of attacks. Now, mind you, this is Fox News, so this is going to be hard in that direction.
Yeah. I just found out something very fun, Nathan.
Okay. Should I read
I'll
one of
give
theirs,
you-
or should I wait?
I want to do one of our favorite games real quick because maybe it is in this and maybe you know it already.
Okay.
But let's do Nathan's favorite game. He gets 3 guesses.
Oh, okay.
What major retailer do you think is involved with funding these commercials?
Oh. Huh. Well, a major corporation?
Major corporation. I gave you a pretty big hint to help you narrow down the margin here. But I still don't think you're going to get it.
Okay.
It's more obvious than you think, but I just don't think you'll be able to pull 3 out of your ass.
Yeah. The entirety of Silicon Valley, obviously.
Yes, of course. Google is definitely promoting these ads.
Google's right there.
Google wants
Facebook.
a holy war.
Okay, Facebook and Alibaba.
Yeah. No, seriously, give me a real guess. Who do you think is actually funding it? I want to know.
Corporations. Chick-fil-A.
No. Good guess, though.
Hobby Lobby.
Boom. Ding, 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 bud. It says right here, Hobby Lobby founder, billionaire David Green informed talk show host Glenn Beck that his family is helping fund the ads.
Man, I got all this money from being closed on Sundays. What better to do than drop it on your ass?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not helping give my employees birth control, so I have excess funds to make commercials to get people loving Jesus.
Love him like you love that kid you have to have.
Oh, man, that's too funny. I had a feeling, I was like, who is helping fund these? Because the church can't just justify dropping fucking $7 million. Somebody, some donor that's like a heavy Christian.
Hey, calm down. He gets us.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to go need to get fabric for baby blankets, so I'm not going to not support.
I need to swaddle, damn it. And you know what? He gets us.
Listen, he killed Ant's fabrics, so I only have one choice.
They killed that, much like they don't want to admit it, but God kind of killed everybody on Earth except if you're on a ship.
One guy. God liked one person.
And then he said, I don't know, fuck animals for a year or two. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking the other way.
Right.
So
did he have to kidnap his wife and bring her on that boat? There's no way she was willingly getting on
I don't
that
remember
boat.
if he brought his wife. I think that
He
was
did.
oh, damn. I was going to say that was a cool decision. Just like, nah.
Listen, he made Eve from a rib. He can make me a new one.
From what I've
Listen,
heard, she
G-Man,
ruled.
if we're going to cut a deal here, you got to cut me in on something.
I take these, I get them over there, you give me a girl.
Not for nothing. I'm not going to bring, I don't know why he's Italian, but not for nothing here. You just, I bring all these animals on, that tiger almost took my nuts off. I think you can give me a hotter, upgraded wife.
You know how vicious those fucking sloths are? They're slow, but that fucking little claw, man.
Yeah. You see it coming for you, and it just mesmerizes you. It's almost like hypnosis.
It's like he knows how to stop time.
Time after time,
Well, you will, or you won't, but
This show's stupid.
it really is. Let's see.
I want to know what's happening. Sorry, I derailed.
Okay,
this
is their way to clap back against AOC. Our research shows that many people's only exposure to Jesus is through Christians who reflect him imperfectly and too often in ways that create distorted or incomplete picture of his radical compassion and love for others.
I don't think you should use compassion and radical next to each other.
No, it's radical, dude.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well, I guess, thanks to Fox News' term of using radical, I thought of it a different way nowadays. I don't think of the way the Ninja Turtles used to say it.
Yeah. It's radical, dude. Like at our newest holiday, January 6th. So we just go.
That was just radical compassion. States' rights. Their choice.
You have somebody from the Middle East come over and be like, it's a fucking holy war.
Oh, man. So their whole thing is they didn't feel like the people you do see acting or saying that they're Christians are not actually portraying it in the right way, so they wanted to bring ads to the picture.
So they're saying like people, so their exposure to Jesus is through people who reflect on him as not being perfect.
Oh.
So then they're getting a distorted view of what he really is, of what Jesus is. So they're trying to
because he is perfect.
Yeah, he's Mr. Perfect. Actually, he was here for a short stint in the WWF, but
okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is so. What this is, now that I read that quote, it's a fucking Bible study class.
Yeah.
No
Sounds
thanks. Yo, if you really want to learn the Bible, you could go to church, or you could even download the Bible app that just reads to you the Bible for free. Hey, I'm going to let you in on a secret. When I was married and had to sleep to a snoring woman, that thing put me to sleep like a baby. I mean, it was perfect.
It's because I don't know
That
what
narrator.
it is about old-timey words, like
Dost
ancient
thou?
English like that. Yeah, it's crazy is it's not even Bible talk because it's been translated into King James version of the Bible. I think right. It was King. That's what.
Well, that's the one
is
I
the
always
most
go
common.
for because the King James one's really cool, and it's like, no, God will fuck you up if you don't do this.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
true.
Old Testament, I think. But
Right. That's the Old Testament. That's the Jewish Bible.
that one rules, dude.
Yeah, dude. God was on one, dude.
He's like, oh, cool. You're not gonna do that. I'm gonna set your valley on fire.
God was on one until he finally smoked a little weed.
Then he's just like, hey, I'll just be a burning bush.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I fucking did some shit I'm not proud of, but like we all do stuff, man.
Like that one time I peed on your earth and then it just flooded and I was like, oh shit.
Right. I'm perfect, except for that time I had to reset all of my creation and then start over.
Oh, what happened? Well, I was playing this other celestial being and I flipped the board. Pieces went everywhere.
Would you like to know? Oh, so this whole thing is the he gets us. .com is where this is. Who is that organization? I'll read their first thing here. He Gets Us is a movement to reintroduce Jesus into people in Jesus of the Bible and his confounding love and forgiveness. We believe his words, example, and life have reveled in our lives. Relevance in our lives today, and offer hope for the better future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they also have to say Jesus of the Bible in this thing in like a bigger paragraph down here. It says the authentic Jesus of the Bible, and it's like just in case you get confused with somebody named Jesus.
Yeah. That's like one of the guys that helped put this together said, what if we tried to love our enemies the way Jesus loved us? How would it change the tenor of our conflicts and conversations? And I immediately saw this and I went, Judas was kind of cool.
Judas threw hands, dude.
I wasn't. He was the one he was the ultimate guy who's like, nah, when it goes sideways, just say my name.
Yeah. What's my name? What's my name?
Dude. Oh.
Yeah, I guess I just don't. So I still don't really get like the commercial, like the one that you brought to my attention that you texted me at right after we saw it was what was the tagline?
Be childlike.
Right.
And that's the reason.
So don't pay attention in church and scream and kick. It's like I'm so fucking bored.
I'm just gonna color on everything, and then I get candy when I go up there for the children's message.
Yeah. I need you to just color and just secondhand absorb the messages, slowly.
Not going to happen. Those sermons start happening. That's why I look at the younger people. It's going to be like Idiocracy. I just look at younger people and I think they're older. And just be like, I'm bored.
It's true, man. Yeah.
Dude,
At least in Jesus Saves, though.
Dude, you just bringing up colors just made me remember something too, and it was hilarious to read. And that was who makes M&Ms? Mars? Is it Mars?
Mars, yep.
Okay, yeah. So they were fined, mind you, after 2 factory workers fell into the chocolate tank.
Solid. I mean, is there?
They had to have a rescue operation to come get them. So, like, I'm picturing Willy Wonka's scenario actually happened.
Isn't that how a Batman villain was created? The chocolatier.
That was how a Batman villain was created by the Joker falling into a vat.
Yeah.
That was how oh god.
You'll never get away with this chocolate Santa.
Was it Electro that fell into something with the electricity for Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yeah.
I feel like if you want to be a villain, just be a klutz. You'll fall into it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's great that that's how most supervillains are. They're just clumsy bastards, and then all of a sudden they're super coordinated and super strong.
Yeah, and they think clear. It's like they fall into vats of alpha brain, come back out and be like, I understand it all.
I fucking get it.
The Matrix is after me, and now I see it all.
I do want to. I know you want to talk about this guy falling in the vat, but I do need to bring up the
No,
commercials.
I really don't. I
about
just
the
wanted
episode.
to. I just saw that headline. I was like,
that's
that's
funny.
funny. Anyways,
Are they die or they just fall in?
I hope they left them in because there's that like rule that you can have so much of a little bit of everything in each candy bar. So
Right.
just watch out for toenails.
This guy, you've tainted my chocolate.
Oh no! Now we got to start regularly putting in people in here because people like the new crunch.
Yeah. It says it gives him that meth feeling.
They keep asking, "Is this bone broth?"
Yeah. But that was a thing that bothered me about a lot of the commercials this year. Did you know? I don't know how much football you actually watched this year as compared to me. I watched quite a bit. There were literal story arcs for commercials this year.
Yeah, they're running out of stuff. I feel like the old WWF writers have gone into writing advertisements now.
Dude, it was nuts. Like the whole Michelob commercial with Tony Romo, because I remember seeing him playing the Caddyshack thing, which that was the thing that bothered me the most, is how many of these things were just parody commercials of old movies.
Well, there was that. There was that Blue Moon one where there's like it had
Yeah.
Miller Lite and Coors Light battling.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's actually a Blue Moon commercial. I'm like, that's
Yeah, you know what's funny is
They own them all.
We know this. They own them all. Yeah, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, that was clever." Like, I can't believe they got the rights. No, it's because they fucking own them all, dude.
Yeah.
There's 2 beer companies in this fucking town now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's why all those mom and pop shops are pooping out that crap now.
Yeah, no shit.
Not
then-
your
and then-
dad's root beer.
Well, and then you have the M&M people who wrote a commercial literally getting rid of the M&Ms.
And then
which
brought 'em
caused
back.
The whole stir, and then they brought them back. Dude, they just do things to get – that's just how manipulable the general population is. Because remember how angry people were that they just got rid of the characters?
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to Maya Rudolph for, like, taking that heat. Because I'm sure she got just so many
Oh, for
angry
Maya's
DMs and-
clam bites.
yeah, well, not just from the clam bites, but just they legitimately had not a press conference, but a press release saying she was the new spokesperson, right?
Yeah.
Like they were getting rid of the M&Ms and it's just going to be her.
It was going to be the
There's
Maya's clam
no
bites. Yeah.
way that she didn't get heat for that.
Oh,
Like
gotta love it
so,
though.
like
Absorb it.
shout out to her. I bet it's pretty easy to fucking take that heat when you're getting probably $1 million or
You
however
guys,
much she's getting.
I'm getting obese death threats.
Yeah. People are mailing their cut off foots to me.
I have a whole necklace, actually. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah. I think I could create a Frankenstein's monster out of diabetic.
Hey guys,
feet.
I look like one of those like witch doctors from the 80s. It's just like, ah.
It looks like one of those thumb people from Spy Kids, just made out of feet.
Hell yeah. It'd be great.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It just it kind of bothered me, man. I'm not gonna lie. The
I
fact
didn't
that
realize they were
just
doing
so many
arcs though. I've been seeing
Yeah.
that forever. I heard about them getting rid of the M&Ms. I heard about it secondhand. Never saw the
Right.
commercials or anything.
Yeah.
But then I saw that ad and everybody standing there, and I saw him like peek out of the back and wave. I'm like, there he is. Okay, I guess I thought I was wrong. I was like, maybe I read something wrong.
Oh, dude, you thought you got had by misinformation. No, dude, this is where being conspiratorial helps you. You can connect dots.
Okay, here, let me go get my red yarn. Let's start talking this out.
Dude, yeah. Well, and then, like I said, the Michelob Ultra commercial, like, it showed Tony Romo doing, like, the classic Bill Murray where he's the, groundskeeper hitting a flower. Like, I saw that commercial all
Oh, yeah,
year.
the
And
Caddyshack
then
thing. Yeah.
And
with
then they did the Caddyshack commercial at
with
the end.
Busch
and I was
Light.
no, Michelob.
Was it Michelob Ultra? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Bush actually did the thing where they made fun of our favorite celebrity, Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, yeah. in the arms
Dumb
of an
bitch was sitting next to a wolf.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Shout out Bush. They must have been watching our podcast. I mean, that's an Iowa beer.
It really is. Midwest all the way.
And we were talking about how she's stealing people's souls for a long time. Okay, she eats those animals.
For $4 a day, you can keep me fed for 3 months. I only eat elk.
Yeah. So it was a weird one. I don't know. So, but yeah, I wanted to bring up my 2 favorite moments of the
All
Super
right,
Bowl,
yeah.
too.
Go
I have
for
2
it.
things I definitely have to address. One, I don't know how much of the pregame you watched, but I tried to find
Next
a
to
picture
none.
of it. Oh man, there was a great moment where one of the sideline reporters is doing his whole stint talking about the Eagles, right? And the fucking Eagles mascot walks into frame
And does the
and he turns
glizzy.
and sees the fucking camera. And he just turns and puts his hands on his hip, turns and looks at it, and then starts going right in the background, dude, of this guy doing a serious, like, journalistic, like, update on, like, what is Jalen Hurts going to be 100% tonight? And he's like, but you got the bird in the background just doing this. And I wanted to try to meme that so bad. I tried to, like, see, I was hoping the internet was on top of it and had a picture of it right away. I'm sure I could find it now, but I couldn't get it, right? But I wanted to make a meme of it's like when you're hitting on a girl, but your boy's standing behind you, like you're just making faces and shit. It was so funny that they were that the Eagles mascot photobombed him on national TV.
That's actually really good, but yeah.
Dude, you imagine that fucking props you're going to get going back to Philadelphia. All your boys know that you're the mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
They're like, we saw him fucking live on TV.
Yeah.
You're getting high fives from everybody.
Well, and they
That's
didn't pull
peak.
the camera away because it's the mascot. So they're just like,
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
No, he wasn't supposed to be on camera. He was in the background.
Well, I know, but I'm saying because it was the mascot, that's the reason they didn't change angles or something.
Right. Well, it was, you know how they do those sideline reports. They have like one camera, and they're like, God damn, probably like
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
who's. in
But they at
charge
least
is
are like,
"God,
at least it's that mute cyborg of a mascot.
Right. At least he's not doing something inappropriate. I wish Ace Ventura would have came over
No,
and tackled
I
him.
wish the head would have fallen off the eagle, and you just hear "fuck her right in the pussy."
That would have been an epic way to start the Super Bowl.
It really would
That
have.
guy
Eagles
snuck
would have
right
won
in.
if that happened.
Oh, yeah, dude. Then the scriptwriter's like, now we have to fucking let him win.
Throw it all in the air. Tell Mahomes he doesn't even need to act like he's injured.
My other favorite part was the fact that the head coach of the Eagles, during the national anthem, they panned over to his face, and he was crying during the national anthem.
Oh, he's
He
listening. Aerosmith.
Tears both down, dude, all just right.
They
down
didn't
his
show.
eyes,
They
both
didn't
eyes.
show anything by his feet, right? It was just top half because by his feet it just had like those eye drops.
Yeah, exactly. Just a puddle around his kicks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I told my girlfriend. I said, oh, they probably had somebody run over, and he's like, put eye drops in right now.
Yeah,
So
dude.
I look like I'm.
Hey guys,
It's because-
I got kayfabe to keep up here.
Right. Well, he after the getting roasted for looking into the camera, nodding
Oh,
like he did the
look,
one time.
I know what
he's
the
like,
fuck
gotta
I'm
show
doing
my-
from the sidelines.
I need to fucking. I need to make sure I looked a little more sensible as a person.
So,
I need to look like I
I look
gotta
sensible.
Even it out.
I'm gonna call
Yeah.
all these signs.
No, he was just so patriotic, dude. That's why he coaches for the Eagles, because he's so goddamn patriotic.
Well, no, he's actually getting ready to be a ref because he was mimicking every fucking thing they did that was for the Eagles' benefit. So
Yeah.
he was doing the whole flag thing, the incomplete pass.
Well, and everybody was giving him props too about how good the offense was, and oh man, this is a great scheme and stuff. And I think I just heard that I don't know which team, but somebody's after their offensive coordinator. So we're gonna find out real quick if it's him or his offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I know the offensive coordinator's being looked at for the Chiefs too. So,
Yeah. Well, they're trying to snack everybody.
well, that's
up
what they
right
do.
now.
It's a carousel, dude. Once
Yeah.
you get in the club, they're like, don't worry, you're good for life.
You're gonna get a head coach job at somewhere.
Yeah.
And then if you fail there, you'll go back to being a D coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is just like being a priest. Oh, you really fucked up here. We're gonna move you over here. Okay, don't forget about it.
You're not wrong, bud. You're not wrong. But yeah, those are my big takeaways from the Super Bowl. It was a good time.
It was a lot of fun just watching all that, dude.
Yeah.
But the other thing is with the Big 12 being like a dominant powerhouse and all that stuff in basketball,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Iowa State, because I was just looking up basketball things, and something came across about they have a lacrosse team. Didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
They just lost their travel privileges
Oh.
because
By the school or by the NCAA?
by the school.
Oh, okay.
Because when they went to eat, they couldn't find a parking spot, so they parked like nearby. Unfortunately, that nearby was just, I don't know, right in front of may or may not have been a dispensary out in Colorado. Somebody took a photo and went, "You're fucked."
Oh man, that sucks so bad.
So yeah,
Especially if they didn't go get.
they didn't get anything apparently.
That's crazy. It's legal there, and you just use the parking spot.
Yeah.
But that's bad PR somehow for the school.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's only because the picture went online.
Well, also, I'm surprised they have a Iowa State actual bus.
It's not a bus. It's like a Suburban.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
So
it says the University of Iowa State
right on the
University
door.
on the side. Yeah, I know those vans. I had to travel in those when I was playing baseball.
Yeah.
I know exactly what kind of van
I did that when I was playing
By the
golf.
way, I don't know if, honestly, those guys are probably happy. Now they just play home games.
Yeah, it's like, good.
You don't have to get in that
Fuck,
van
we don't have
anymore.
to go in there and Rick's stinky ass. He always rips ass when we go into these things.
Dude, riding in those vans, 2 games, just because you're fitting 9 to 10 dudes per van. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's not a fun time. That's when I realized, so we had 5 or 6 coaches on my baseball team in college. And as I realized, I think it was just because we needed people to drive the vans. That's the only reason some of these guys had coaching jobs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have them.
Yeah, probably.
I was like, oh, you're a grad assistant coach? Yeah, you're not even making money. You're just a glorified cab driver for us.
Yeah, those are the best ones. My favorite one we had for our golf team was, I forget the guy's name, but he was like a bigger dude, and he was he didn't know. They couldn't figure out where they were going to put him because he was trying to be a coach for the soccer team, and that wasn't happening. So they gave him over to the golf team, and he became our cabbie, and he really was trying hard to push us on MXPX, that Christian rock band.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he's just trying to push it.
All glory be to God, dude.
Okay, yeah, well, he gets us. So he was just trying to push all this music on us. It's just like, dude, stop.
Right. Will you please put on DMX? He technically is a pastor.
Yeah.
Meet me halfway.
That reminds me of a funny story when I was trying to... You remember when you just made mix CDs and you never labeled them, so you had no fucking idea what's on what?
It's the best. Music roulette.
Yeah. So I put in we have a big trip, and I have one of those giant cases of music anyway. So I was just
remember.
like, okay, yeah, I got something. I throw it in. First music, banger. I think it's something like Yin Yang Twins right off the bat. The next song was Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. I never heard the end of it the whole way because of everybody trying to sing it to me just to annoy me further. I'm like, they wouldn't let me get up and change it. Like, no, you have to listen to your song.
What's wrong with that song?
Because they were like, play some hype music, and then the second song was fucking Marilyn Manson's Sweet Dreams.
That fucking rules. That's a good hype song, dude.
No.
Yeah, it is, dude.
It doesn't work as well as you're thinking.
Okay.
Especially not with a bunch of dorks that are playing such a manly and rough sport.
I like how they want hype music when you're going to go play golf.
Yeah, well...
I need hype music to go out to Daddy's country club.
I need to know how to get absolutely turned up and crunk.
When you played Beethoven's Fifth, I need to get turned up in here.
I'm feeling more like Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I want to feel serene on the course.
Do you have any of that music by those castrated Italian boys who sing really high-pitched?
I think I'm going to a debutante ball and getting a little frisky tonight. Play some of that hot Mozart.
What DMX, I say.
Wear the hood at indeed. Avoid that at all costs.
This place sounds so unpleasant. Why are you screaming so joyfully about it?
Why is this juvenile fellow saying so much?
You know what's a place you can be juvenile about?
That is punninggame.com. Check it out.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Monday through Friday, we got content for your ear holes. Check all that out. But before you have a seizure of overloaded stuff there, make sure you check out YouTube. Comic Wade Taylor, all one word in that search bar. You can check out that man's special Wild Horses, plus content like this show, clips of this show, Wade's show, Not Worth the Time, and clips of that as well. Clips of stand-up specials, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of shit there. Check it out. Like and subscribe. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor on YouTube. Also, while you're on punninggame.com, get some threads.
That's right, everybody. Check out the Punting Game Shop where you can get t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, all sorts of cool shit to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. So hop on over there, grab yourself something, and support the website you love. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. Guys, if you're listening to this right now, right when it came out and stuff, in a couple weeks, February 26th, I'll be in Salt Lake City performing at Wise Guys Comedy Club. Come out to that. It'll be very fun. It's the Sunday night special showcase, so come out to that. I'll basically be in town there doing other shows, so as things come up, hit me up. I'll let you know what's going on. Also, March 24th, I believe? Yeah, March 24th.
Sometime in March.
Yeah, March 24th, I'm going to Keokuk, Iowa. Keokuk, Iowa, right in the goatee.
Where the term cuck was invented.
Yeah, I'm doing a show down there. It's going to be a fun time. I believe it's the 24th. It's either the 17th or the 24th of March. I don't have my dates right in front of me.
I'm going to Keokuk me.
Yeah, but come to that fucking show. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be at a bar show. Come out to that. Be a fun time. So those are the two shows coming up right now.
Yeah, go check that stuff out, man. God damn. He a cuck me. He gets us. We're out.
Cuck me.
Peace.
Jesus won't cuck me because he gets me.
Who is it?